Alright, welcome back to another Art Time episode. Now, I went a little bit ahead on this one because I just wanted to, draw while watching some stuff. But today, I'm drawing a certain drawing. And those on DeviantArt who know who this character is, I think you know what drawing this is in particular. I shall go on ahead, because I didn't remove the thing to say it off. That's right, folks. That's right, we have 1,000 watches on DeviantArt. So, to celebrate said occasion, we are going to be drawing, or at least finishing up a drawing that I've been making, celebrating that occasion. Yes. So, as per usual, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and of course, subscribe for more. So, yeah, I made over 1,000 watches on DeviantArt. Took 6 years, but you know what? It's good to make it to 1,000 at the very least. But yes, we did it. We did it, folks. Probably the last milestone we're gonna hit in ages. Who knows? Well, so it's take a while to hit favorite milestones. We might have already passed it, but there's no way to know because DeviantArt removed the ability to see how many favorites all of your drawings have gotten. And of course, now that we've made it to 1,000 watchers, I have to rely that DeviantArt's count system isn't a rounding up system, but rather as soon as it hits that number, it counts that number. I mean, realistically speaking, that's how most numbers should be when you want to try to get an accurate number, right? When I hit 2.5k watchers, I expect for it to be exactly 2.5k, not 2,449. Nope, 45? I can't remember. I think 4 or below and 5 and above. Was that how it was? Hold on. 4 below and 5 above? Google? That's probably not going to do any good here. No, you're just showing me wherever the freaking place 5 below is. Okay, hold on. It's been a while, but I think it's 4 and 5. Numbers do you round up? Is it 5, right? Ah, yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course. Well, 0 doesn't make any sense when you get right down to it because you're rounding it already down. So, yeah, right. Okay. I was right. 4 or 5. So, I hope it's not going to change to 2.5 when I reach 2,440. No, it would be 40. Yeah, 45 watchers. Because then you round up that to 50, but then you gotta round that up. And you've got yourself 2,500 watchers, despite the fact that you don't. I mean, I like to think that they don't have the system set up like that, but they're the way they count up how many deviations you have, if you have subfolders especially, is awful. It's terrible. I sent in a feedback. They ignored it. Which is, to say the least, not really a good sign. So, unfortunately, I still have to keep track of how many drawings I have made and how many drawings are in the main 8 folders. The other folders don't really matter too much because A, they are side folders. They are not limited by the amount of drawings they have. And B, of course, well, there's no B, it was just an A. I don't know why I went for B. Yeah, the way DeviantArt did their freaking counting system, and if you have subfolders, it's just not really smart. You see, the mobile app had it show the exact numbers. Then they updated that to the website's, way of doing things, and now look at what we've got. I can even give you a good example. I have a lot of time because I don't think it's going to take more than an hour. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I go to my gallery folder and I look at my fan art folder. It says I have 602 deviations, but that's a flat-out freaking lie. Now, if I go over to here, I have 77 fan art normal and 67 mature normal. Round that all up, you got yourself 145. Now, if I go to my posts, Wait, 4, I mean. 7 and 7 does not make 5. 144. If I go over here to my post and look at this one right here, you can't see it. I have fan art 144. Now, tell me that. How does that make sense? It makes no sense. I'm going to back out, and I'm going to read you the amount that we have throughout all the folders. Normal 77. Anime and cartoon, I think that is 127. Reality and I don't know where the other celebrity is 16. I haven't made a lot in here, that's obvious. TV is 108. Games, or TV and movie 108. Games and comics is 53. Then there's the Demon Realm, which is 1. Fades University, which is 8. And Reginald Franklin's, which is 1. Hold on, I'm looking back at something here for a second. That was the last one of Luna. Did Luna have another one that I'm not aware of, or am I forgetting? Nope, that was the last. No, I am forgetting. Hold on. I forgot to update something here. Oh, well, no issues. I could just do that right now. And it doesn't even take that long. Go to edit. And then I'll go all the way down here, man. I'll talk about. Oh, that's a long story. Man, I'll talk about going to dang old groups, man. Then you go all the way down, dang old fan art, man, and then there we go. Save universe. Boom. Click it. Okay, that's fixed. Not like it really matters. It's just I might get rid of the subfolders in that department because apparently there's a limit to how much you can have. Okay, now that that's done with. Yes, my point stands. The way DeviantArt counts your deviations within the folders makes no sense at all. Like, seriously. It's like I have to get rid of the subfolders just so I can have the accurate numbers again. But what's the point of the subfolders then, right? The subfolders are there to organize stuff. Now, sure, I technically don't need subfolders for most of the stuff that I have there. I just have that there to use it. Subfolders make sense for something like the Demon Realm and Chrome Wars. In the sense that you have yourselves like, with Chrome Wars, you want to separate the 4 factions and then have a subfolder to have all the 4 factions there if you don't care about like which one you want to see. If you want to only see cadmium bases, you can. If you want to see all the bases, you can. Same with weaponry and all that stuff. This is inside of here, just letting you know. Although, I guess technically speaking, it doesn't really matter. I can still leave it as such. Oh god. Yeah, I can still leave it as such, technically speaking. But, yeah, that's a little annoying, the way they have that set up. But, there are ways around it. Thankfully, because of the way I have everything set up in that one department, I'm able to grab the numbers that I needed, and I vaguely remember where all the numbers were when the count was still there. So just doing simple math allowed me to get everything I needed. I'll tell you the one thing that would be a pain in the ass to get right would be the animals folder. But, I mean, looking back in previous animals folders, I'm going to do this again because, again, I got time. This background's not going to take that long anyways. Animals, I believe, is at, like, what, 153? I'm going to open up this again on a different tab. Yeah, 143. And by looking back at here, we got New Year's cat drawing, separating all that stuff. I don't know when that change happened. I can actually look at the date of when that was posted and figure out when that change happened. I don't know why the change is there. Why did they change it? The old system that they had in the freaking mobile app was better. Yeah, it was just made in January 25th when they decided to screw up their mobile app. Like, seriously. Well, let me see if I can find the exact date that I have found, or that I had to deal with that nonsense. Where is it? It's the 25th, correct? Not here, here we are. Oh wait, no, that's different. Okay, I guess that was, never mind. Never mind then. Yes, it happened January 25th. So thankfully, being able to figure out how many animal drawings we'd had was pretty easy. Just round it up to where everything else was, which is at 140 towards the end, and then just count it all up. At that point, That was good sailing, and then others in the same boat, kind of. But yes, I don't understand why they decided to do the thing that they did. It makes no sense. What they did kind of is nonsense. Like, how I can say it. I really wish they changed that system back. I don't care about the whole eclipse stuff. I'm indifferent towards it. But you change the amount of numbers to show the accuracy of how many drawings I possess? Nah, I don't like that. How am I supposed to tell when I need to hold off on doing certain drawings in certain albums so I can make other folders? So I can make other folders catch up. I still don't know why the hell I'm doing it like this. Whatever. Yeah, I've talked about this problem a while ago. Nobody probably heard it because, again, very little views, but it's still good to want to rehash these things to talk about because chances are you didn't see it all the way back then. Technically speaking, it doesn't matter if I repeat certain stories at this point because those who have not stuck around since the beginning or haven't came to the beginning, I'm saying stuck around since the beginning because I only got 6 subscribers. And not many of them watch it, they just subscribe to subscribe because friend and family and stuff like that. But you get my point. In instances like this, it's good to repeat certain stories because I highly doubt anybody's going to go all the way in the back. Especially if I somehow manage to get better quality mic, they might not want to listen to the terrible quality mic during that particular time, if you know what I mean. Okay, alright. So, So yeah, this is not going to take that long. If, there's not many I need to really do here. It's just going to be Stan, full of black, darkness, a bunch of flashing lights. I don't know how I'd react on stage like this. When I was young, I was on stage for some play thing. I remember that. I was probably 8? Or some form of stage fright. I'm surprised my memory was even able to keep up with whatever the hell we were supposed to do in that thing. I don't know why I did that. Was I forced to do it? I can't remember. Well, either way, it don't quite matter. How would I react if I were to have to do something in front of a whole bunch of people? I don't know. Indifferent? I can't really tell. Most of my care for most of anything people related is gone and out the window. So I couldn't really care less what people think. Okay, let me actually, hold on before I do that. Let me do this. Good. I haven't had to deal with having to go up on some podium or anything like that to discuss something or announce something or something like that. To be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to a point like that. It would be nice, if we ever get to a point where, say, Nova Guardians becomes anime or something. Who knows how long that will take? It's still going to take a while to actually get the whole series made. I estimated around, what was it again? This one's got 4. There's another limitation period after that. That's going to have 4. 2 more. That's 4. So that's 4 limitation periods it's going to take. 4 for 4. Oh, wait, no. And then it's 6 and 6. So 4 limitation periods, which estimates to around maybe 3, maybe 2.5 years, depending on how quickly I can get through limitation periods. I don't know. It's going to take a while. The one good thing I can say, though, is as soon as the next limitation period starts, and I make the Elementals Reborn series, by the time Nova Guardian ends its first season, the first season of Elementals Reborn is, completed as well. Because once that happens, Nova Guardians is 4466, which At this point, we are 4 episodes in this limitation period, which we went 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, which makes a grand total of 24 episodes. So it's like, what, 4, 8, 12, then 18, 24? And then you've got yourself the Elementals Reborn series. That's going to have 6 episodes right off the bat, as opposed to, obviously, the 2, and then upgrade the 4x2. And then a 6x2. And then that'll be 6, 12. Yeah, you get the point. I don't need to say the math to you. You understand the math. You know math, right? Math, it's not everybody's friend, but sometimes math is important when it comes to like trying to figure out certain numbers and things, especially when it comes to like RPGs and stuff and like that. Usually higher number is always good, but then you gotta take into equation, well, does this particular stat do me better than this particular stat, which is higher than the one that I have here, but this stat, okay, you get what I mean. I don't know what I'm trying to explain this to you. But yeah, that's I should have, it's probably too late. I probably can't do that. It's fine, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. But yeah, that's going to take a while. Nova Guardians is going to take a while, but thankfully, by the time Nova Guardians ends, or Elementals Reborn's first season ends, I don't know what order is going to be which. I mean, it could be either or. Nova Guardians is a bit more of a pain to create because each episode is an hour long, i.e. about 44 minutes read and imagine. And that's a lot. That's a lot to type in. The last episode I did took about 8 hours. Maybe more, maybe less. I can't exactly say. Well, anyways, by the time I finished it, I rounded out at about 8 hours. So keep that in mind. Nova Guardians is a lengthy-ass series with lengthy-ass episodes. Elementals Reborn, on the other hand, is going to be 22 minutes, your typical runtime for most animes. So, making that shouldn't be too difficult. And, aside from that, you've got yourself, let's see here. Well, I don't know. When it comes to 22-minute episodes, you might be able to get a hell of a lot more, content in, because you're going to have to, well, maybe not. If I can find a good pacing for that series, that's why I'm working on Nova Guardians, as well as Adventurous Army. With Adventurous Army, the mature series, of course, that one, whoops, that's not my wife. That one is a 22-minute read and imagine. Anybody who's become my patron, and anybody who is willing to spend $10 to help support me in my Patreon, even if you're not into mature stuff, surely you would like to see me draw more. So the more money I can make, and the more Patreons I can acquire, the quicker I can quit my toxic job, which would be great, but I'm not banking on it yet. I'm going to keep working on it, building upon it, and YouTube, and I'm going to just make sure I have as many eggs in my basket as possible. Alongside the series, alongside everything else, we just need to make sure that we keep up our, our childlike sense of imagination, I guess. Keep it up. Do not let reality drag you down. Escape reality by creating your own series. Because that's what I'm doing, technically speaking. And I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. And we're going to enjoy it even more because we're going to have more. I mean, technically speaking, I have more series than just Elementals. Well, not Nova Guardian right now. Elementals Reborn is coming soon, but not soon enough. No, the series I'm talking about is outside of Nova Guardians. What was it called again? My Luna Academia, The one where Luna, inserts herself into the universe with all the heroes and villains. Of course, she's a self-proclaimed villainess, and besides, she's more of a joke villain, if anybody has seen those drawings. And if you did, I hope you've enjoyed it, because those are fun to make. Especially fun to save, spoilers, even though she's A-okay. It's especially fun to prevent Ragdoll from undergoing some trauma, if you know what I'm talking about. Losing her quirk as well. That's another major spoiler. Okay, here we go. It's also fun to just have Luna insert herself into the universe and just basically, not wreck things. I should rotate this, actually. But essentially just make a name for herself. That's the word I'm looking for. Make a name for herself. All right, these are ginormous panels just so you can see the 1000. Makes sense, kind of, damn it. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Thank God damn it. Okay, all right, okay. I'm just gonna do this. Scale it down. 3. Rotate. No. And rotate again. No, increase the size. Oh God, no. Oh God, what the hell was I at before? Rotate, or not rotate. Increase size. Do this. Damn it, where was I again? Why did you do this? Why did you do this, stupid? How could you do this, stupid? Okay, 1000. Boom. Ding. Okay, alright. I think we can do the background coloring now, and that's like, what, 20 minutes? It probably would have been less if I didn't screw around a bunch. Before I do, I'm going to consume some Pepsi. I'll make sure to save some for the Minecraft video later. Well, make it tonight, post it tomorrow. Stage 1A. Yes, I've seen some people call that pilk before. I've stated my statement on that. Pilk sounds off. Mepsy is where it's at. Why Mepsy? Rolls off the tongue, and I like the Mepsy. Kind of also, makes it sound unique as instead of pilk, which sounds like you're putting pill in milk. Oh, unless you were calling it pilk. P-E. Although then again, Mepsy would be Mipsy if you were going to be calling it like that, so yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. Alright, I'm going to have a light, or dark, kind of blue teal twit to make it the audience. The perceived audience. I don't even know why I'm saving this. Or why I'm bothering trying to save these. I mean, it's good to want to save them if I mess up something. Audience. Oh, no. Stop putting the E before the I. You fool. Okay, cool. Great. Fantastic. Bored. And another set of boards. You notice it kind of doesn't matter because it's going to be all in the same vein. I should have actually connected those. That's fine. Oh, you got these giant white boards with black at the bottom. Believe me, we're nowhere near the level of famous or infamy, depending on who you're asking. No, that's bored, you idiot. This is not even a stage either. I'll just call it a stage anyways. Depending on who you be asking. They might say, that guy, he makes too much fetish art. I'm a Puritan, and I cannot, or I'm a prude. That's the word I'm looking for. Puritan, something else different. We remembered looking that up and found something. Well, Christian? Nah, prudes. I'm not going to bring down the whole Christian race because I'm sure there are some lewd Christians out there. I'm sure. I'm a prude, and I cannot stand the fact that he's enjoying himself making these horrid sexual drawings. Drawings should, if there's any form of sexuality in a drawing, it should only be nudes. Sorry, I just almost had a stroke. That's so sort of like, I don't understand why some people just can't, like, I mean, it makes sense if the character in question is underage, berate them for it, because that is a little strange. Even in the Lolita defense, that's still strange, you know? That's more than, it's not Doctor Strange levels, it's, what are the stranges are there? It's stranger than things. I don't know where I'm going with this one. You get what I mean, though? There are some things that should be left untouched. Unless the character canonically ages to 18 or over. Other than that, no touch. I'd be sneezes. Alright. So we're gonna have like a bunch of flashes and flares that kind of like have a bunch of people taking pictures, kind of. This is like how many people? Because there's got to be like tens of thousands, right? This is more than tens of thousands. So you know it's fine. It's fine. We've got 1,000 people cheering us on in the bleachers. Even if it doesn't show, even if that's not all of them, this would make it more. It was making more sense if this was 10,000. I mean, actually, let's Google it. How many people can you store in a stadium? Whatever stadium, I don't know. How many people does a typical stadium hold? Okay, so a capacity of 90,000 to 100,000. And an FNB stadium, I don't know what the hell that is. But, of course, if we can manage to get over 100,000 watchers on DeviantArt, we'd be able to fill up one FNB stadium with at least a little over 5,000 left over. Wild ambitions, am I right? I don't even think there's anybody on DeviantArt that has 100,000 watchers. There might be, I don't know. I can't really say for 100% fact unless you like look all over DeviantArt. I'm sure the creators of it, or those who have the account that created it, definitely has. Okay, this doesn't matter because it's hidden behind her hand. I'm sure the creators definitely have an answer for that question. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have the 100,000 watches. Ooh, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. I mean, I personally only watch those that I want to watch on DeviantArt. It depends, really. I don't really like the whole watch for watch thing. If there's somebody whose art I like enough, I'll watch them. I had all the old watchers I've had. I haven't been really getting that many notifications, though. So I really hope that all of them aren't inactive. Like, at most, I can get, like, 10 or 20 notifications of somebody that I'm watching who's posting their art. At most. Maybe more, depending on if one of them are posting, like, a crap ton of stuff. It's kind of a shame, really. I do hope DeviantArt stays for a little bit longer. Especially since we're doing pretty good and are getting ourselves off the ground here with our creations. I mean, where else would we be able to do this, right? It's not like there's that many art sites anyways. DeviantArt's a pretty good site for a whole bunch of, like, you know, it's like a good art dump site for all of where you store your stuff. And that's where I started, of course. Some people, you know, they're starting an art station. But I think that's more professionalism than it is anything else. All I know is, man, I'll talk about some good old-fashioned, you know, stories, man. Just want to make sure that's dust and not the stars that I'm putting in, because I can't see it. I'm going to put in some fireworks back here, but I have no clue how to draw fireworks properly. Okay, so let's shade in everything that we can. The stages here is relatively simplistic. Oh, no, that's the wrong stage counting to stage 1A. You're in a completely different area. Yes, you all probably want to hear the update on the anime that I have been watching every day I get home and after time ends. Alright, so what episode did we finish off on? I think it's 14, right? I'm gonna check. Okay, this thing can load. Yeah, we just finished episode 14. Any of y'all know what that episode is? We get a pretty big reveal. Talking about a main man. Suspicion's been bringing up pretty early on in the episode, right? If you haven't figured it out yet, well, spoilers. Yes, the Fuhrer, apparently, he is the homunculus Wrath. I didn't remember that at all. Matter of fact, I barely remember anything of the show except for a few scenes that are vague in my memories. So yes, that's a surprise to me. I didn't realize that, nor did I remember that. Good thing about watching a show that you haven't watched in ages, you barely remember anything about it. Especially since I believe I remember watching a few episodes as a kid, but I don't think I've watched all the episodes back to back. Well, either way, yeah, that's, yep, interesting. And I was right, I do remember. Oh, not remember, I do see that there is more. And also, well, I don't know if this is made obvious, because you see the beard, the general, like, face shape, like, you know, at the same time, they make it ambiguous so you don't know. So maybe there's, like, something else to it than that. I mean, it would make sense, given the events that happened previously, beforehand. Although, why on earth would he be doing that? I don't know. I'm going to be purposely ambiguous because I don't know if that's considered major spoilers. Like you're supposed to like only be told about it later on, or if you're supposed to know who that is that you see. Anyways, I'm not going to say it. I'll say it when we get to the episode where it is revealed, like fully revealed. I don't know when that is. Me don't know when that is. Yes. Yes, indeed. We're slowly making our way through that. Every day except for Saturdays. Unless you want to count Toonami as Saturday, but that's more Sunday than anything else. Anyways, yes, this is something I could talk about. I am thinking about doing a Sonic Adventures 2 series, where it's mostly just going to be me taking care of chows while also going through the entirety of the story mode, and maybe even trying to get an A rank in everything. I don't know how the A rank's going to go down. I vaguely remember A ranks being a pain in the ass to get, so that might be frustrating. But the main premise of the series is most likely just going to be us taking care of chows. This is the wrong one, you fool. How could you? Where is it? Are you... Wait, 1A? No. No, you went to 1A again, you idiot. C. Go to C. Yes, there it is. No wonder why I couldn't see the frickin' stands. But yes, we'll most likely be taking care of chows in that series. And it's going to be, short episodes, too. I'm probably going to plan on it being like, we're going to go through 2 missions an episode, for story mode at least, until we get to a point where we can increase those numbers. By how much, I don't know. I mean, we get to the point where we have to do A-rank missions. While also simultaneously taking care of chows. Yeah, that's going to be something. I'm planning on doing at least, let's see, at the end of this month, it's going to be a Saturday. So I'm going to probably, if I don't have work Saturday, we better not have Saturday. We might have work this Saturday because of what happened. We know early. And, you know what? Machine broke down. They have to call people from out of the plant to be able to fix it. Lucky me, I guess. More time for me to get stuff done with. But at the same time, there's probably going to be Saturday on the board, no doubt about it. I don't know why the hell they didn't put us off, another line. There's still one more line unoccupied. It could be that it broke down as well. That's the only explanation I can think of. They probably would have put us back on line, because originally we started on 3, right? Because 5 was down. And they were moving 4 over to 3, and they were trying to move us back to 5. I have to imagine 4 broke down, because that would make more sense, because if 5 was already broken down, there was no way that was going to work. And aside from that, all we really did was just clean the line a bit, and then we were sent home at 7:30, which is great. Means I'm able to get more done with. The videos for what he calls probably not going to be that big. You know what sucks though? Like, I'm very busy. I can't exactly just go on ahead and drop everything I need to do this one thing. But in space with Markiplier is out. Crap, I didn't mean to move that. It's out right now. Also, I think this needs to be, what do you call it? And I want to go through and play that. Well, it's like that. It's like a Telltale series, kind of. Unfortunately, I play it on the phone, of course, because I don't really deal with ads. Got my ad blocker over here. Yeah, sure, probably shouldn't use ad blocker, but at the same time, one person using ad blocker isn't going to affect this famous YouTuber. Anybody else, on the other hand, well, although for me, I'm not exactly putting all my eggs in the YouTube basket. I am curious, though, if the Sonic Adventures 2 series would do better because it will be shorter. Shorter as in shorter videos, not shorter as in it's going to end quickly. We're going to be raising chows and trying to get the Green Hill, which I only know that place exists thanks to Game Shark long ago, but we got Steam now. And I like to try to get to Green Hill legitimately this time, if possible. I don't know how possible that's going to be. It'll probably be us banging our head against the wall trying to get an A rank on a hard stage. I mean, let's be honest. Getting a maximum rank in Sonic games is a pain in the ass, the only exception being Forces, which I was able to get 100%, surprisingly. But Forces apparently is dumbed down, maybe? Oh, I enjoyed Forces for what it was. I didn't even know the game was out or anything. I just saw it in stores and I'm like, that's an interesting game. And I haven't played a Sonic game in ages, so why the hell not? Played it, joined it for what it was. I didn't really follow the hype, the hate, that's what I'm looking for. There was no hype. Or maybe there was hype, and then there was hate as soon as it came out. And they're like, well, let's hope Sonic Frontiers does good. From the looks of it, it seems like an open world game. Be curious to see how that's going to work. The way I can see a Sonic open world game working is if certain areas are like stage-esque, kind of. So, like, obviously you wouldn't be able to run up a steep mountain. So the only way you'd be able to get past this mountain is by going through the middle part, and that's like the quote-unquote stage area. It's opened up, you see all the enemies are going through it. And maybe there's like, I really do hope that there's still that upbeat music that they have. One thing Sonic games does real good is their music. I don't exactly have a head layer. I could... Okay, well, this is actually morbid. I could do a bunch of skulls. So, remove the angle jitter, or at least put out like 3 or something, and do this. I guess this part doesn't exactly matter too much. Bring an N. I don't know how this is going to work. This might not look as good as I think. Maybe scatter it more? Scatter. Mayhaps. Hard to tell. It looks like the black abyss is staring at me, which I guess kind of makes sense because I have no audience on YouTube. The people who are holding up the signs are my deviant art audience. Here's all my void demons. Hey there, void demons. I'm glad you all can come. We might got a few people just like coming in here or there. The 6 people on YouTube are just like inside of here trying to stay as far away from the void demons as possible. Yes, my void demons over here, folks. How you doing, my void demons? Yeah, anyways. Yeah, it's gonna suck that I'm gonna have to like delete my all the save files that I have in this one. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back to that at some point. Flashes. Because of the what do you call it? Instance. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Size jitter. Give me size jitter. Maybe don't make it that small. Make it like 40. And first, how does this look? Okay, not bad. Not bad. First things first. Crap. Don't worry. Don't worry. I noticed this before. It was too late. I just did the stupid, that's all. The stupid is the thing that of which you don't want to do. Trust me. Okay, maybe put it at 100? Wait. Do I want to... Maybe like a 50% angle jitter. Ugh. How's that look? Nah, no angle jitter. No angle jitter at all. Ah, yes, the void demons with their glowing void eyes, and not cameras taking pictures. We've stared into the abyss for too long, folks, and now they're staring at us. How's it going, guys? Ye void demons who are here early on. Anybody from the future are going to come here and look at the void demons and be like, oh, I didn't know there was this many void demons here, huh? This is what happens when you make too many videos with no people watching them outside of your own view count, because that's how that works for some reason. You accumulate the mass of void demons. And the void demons, they're kind of just like there. I mean, on the surface, they seem kind of nice, right? You know, they don't really have any malicious intents. They're just there to observe and examine, since nobody else is there to observe and examine. So because nobody else is there to observe and examine, all the void demons get together in one spot. Unfortunately, their views don't count, so, you know, there's no way to know how many void demons are watching us right now. I will say this, though. There's a lot according to this audience. Assuming that these aren't people and are all void demons. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. But yes. Yes, the void demons, they're all here. They're here and they're ready to observe our future until the day comes where a bunch of people come and the void demons have to leave. They did their thing. They did what they could. They wanted to stay a little bit while longer. And, you know, I enjoy their company. In the empty comment sections, you can't read them, but all of the void demons are speaking. I don't understand what they're saying. That's audience. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's not like we're going to be doing anything in that department now anyways. Shut up, bitch, but still. Yes. I don't understand what they're saying. Their language makes no sense to me. I tried asking one in English. They didn't help. They still continued speaking in their language. You can't see my comment either. If you could, well, that wouldn't really help the void demons out now, would it? Then that would leave a trace that they were there. So, of course, the void demons made sure that, you know, the presence is obscured as much as they can. Obviously. However, they are there. Do not worry. The void demons, they are there. They are there, and they are doing their thing. Flashes all around. Ooh. And some actual big flashes here. It does look like the void at this point, right? It's making it look like there's hundreds of people. Those squares are the biggest squares you'd ever see. Needless to say, it would be nice to have this kind of audience, since I've already accumulated this. I might as well just continue forward. It would be nice, but do I have the responsibility to not abuse power? I'll probably just continue doing whatever I'm doing. Even if I have 1 million people watching, I'd still make videos no matter what. Of what I want. Not what everyone else wants. Nah, man, it's what I want. And if you don't like it, then you're not really here for the ride now, are you? Anywho's and wits. Here comes the glow. Oh, here comes the glow. Probably vivid light would make more sense. Yeah, there we go. Me have no clue how I'd react if there was this many audience people. If there was this many people observing my every move. Because you know for a fact that there's going to be a whole bunch of people within that said audience who's waiting for a failure event. But does it? No, you idiot, you fool, you did the wrong thing. You were supposed to go to this one. Anyways, yes, I'd still probably continue to create. Even if those out there who are trying to find ways to, like, prevent me from creating, I'd still create, no matter what. Because, let's be honest, creating is in my blood. We create in Minecraft, we're creating in Art Time. Hell, we're going to be creating in Sonic Adventures 2 as we build our own Chow, raise its stats and all that stuff. I can't wait to do that. And have a video for it, all while we are trying to go on ahead and get the things that we need. I think the first plan that I have in that department is I'm going to have only 2 chows raised. We aren't going to be going into the hero or dark chow gardens. We're going to be staying in the neutral one, so that we're constantly raising only 2 chows. It's a little easier for us to get to anyways, because, let's be honest, going up and down the stairs can be a little bit annoying sometimes. They're just holding their controller stick up. And routinely suck because it feels like it's on backwards for some reason. Nope, the wrong one. I think it's the bottommost one. I do have a controller here that I can utilize. I might not have an Xbox, but I do have an Xbox controller for PC games that work best for controllers. Sonic Adventures 2 is better with a controller, same with Tales of Berseria. Some games work best with the keyboard. Terraria is a good game that works best for keyboard. Controller, not that much. Warframe works best for keyboard as well. I wish I can go back into Warframes, but I don't think I'd be able to create a second account on the PC to be able to actually, make videos. Damn cat, stop getting shit on my bed. All these crumbs and stuff. I know it's a cat, but it's because it's the stuff we see on the floor, out of which you pick up. No matter how many times I try to sweep this place up, there's always something there because of ye cat. I came home. You want to know where I came home to? Let me go on ahead and show y'alls. Okay. Yeah, this is what the cat does. She destroys the wall. Look at the walls he destroys. And look at this. He destroyed that box that was sitting right here next to the pot that she also moved. By the way, they store a whole bunch of shit in here, so I can't control it. There's that, and there's this. She's such a destructive force of nature. Why are you so destructive? Why are you so destructive, cat? Why are you so destructive, cat? I know you don't like being held. Hey, come on. Come on, meow meow. Yeah, she's out of heat if you can't tell. Do this? No words. She just gives me that look. And then nudges my head and runs. But yeah, she's a destructive force of nature. If you haven't seen the chair, it's all freaking clawed up because you can't stop scratching shit. Alright, yes, I think that's it for that department. Let's go into the shadows department. Whew, this part will be relatively easy. Lighting and all that stuff. I think the only thing in this drawing that's going to have anything significant are the effects. The background itself is simplistic, but it makes sense for the theme going on here. The effects, my friend, they are where they are at. Okay, for a second there, I thought she was about to start destroying the desk. Nope, she made some noise to make it sound like she was destroying the desk, and now she's back to eating her dry food. I'm trying to give her less dry food because she seems to prefer that over her wet food, and then we're wasting wet food. You are doing it! Freaking cat over here. It also now helps that she also tries to destroy the TV screen, scratching it for no freaking reason. I don't understand her. She has a perfectly good scratching post via the... Okay, that tidbit. The cat moved the chair. So he keeps jumping on it in a way where she moves the chair so she can get up to the cardboard and tries to destroy that. But we have to freaking put a cardboard in the window because it's broke. Because this house is falling apart. We're trying to find a new house, but try to find a house with 2 pit bulls and a cat. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Too many people out there are chicken shits when it comes to pit bulls. When really, I have seen some small dogs who have been very feisty and caused massive damage before to some people. People really need to get over that pit bull scare. And can you believe there's a freaking subreddit for people who wants to hate upon pit bulls? Of all things, how could you hate a dog? I get it, if the dog hits you and you're not happy about it, you hate it. But you're not going to hate it for long, are you not? I've had more problems with other dogs than I would with pit bulls. With those two, it makes sense. They don't listen sometimes. It does make sense, though, but at the same time, stop hating on dogs and cats. Stop hating things to a point where you'd destroy them, kill them, or shit like that. Because I'm pretty sure that that's coming from a fellow psychopath, that's psychopathic tendencies. Some nice psychopathic tendencies and all that frustration is brought upon ones and zeros, as well as inanimate objects that I punch the desk. Doesn't hurt, surprisingly enough, but then again, I conceive pain differently. But don't take your anger out on any dogs or cats out there, or any animals in general. Unless the animal is wild and you need to kill it to defend yourself, don't take your anger out on anything that's innocent. Even if you're a destructive force in nature, and even if you're hard-headed dogs, you're a pet. You're part of the family. And anybody who hates upon the family gets the hate from the family. Yeah, it makes sense. If there's a bear trying to kill you and you have the ability to kill it, i.e., I don't know, like a slug shotgun, you're damn right I'm going to shoot it in the head with it. Well, it's not like you'd carry around a shotgun, so I'd mostly, if I had a carrier permit with a pistol, I'd mostly just try to go for all headshots. How many, I think I've looked this before, but I only got answers on games. How many headshots does it, or how many bullets does it take to kill a bear? How many? Blah, blah, blah. 10 millimeter, we usually hold 15. So you only have to get one shot off, sometimes 0, but there are also more than 5 or 6 rounds in the gun. Several brown bears take between 6 and 13 rounds of period. I'm assuming that's supposed to be 10 millimeters because you talked about it, but I'm not clicking on your freaking link, outdoorlife.com. Could be giving me a virus I don't know about because that's happened multiple times. Okay, so apparently a pistol will take multiple hits. So, I don't know, if I try to go for multiple headshots, worst case scenario, I could try to shoot one of their joints to try to prevent them from getting an attack off. Would a bullet really go through the skin to get to the joints? I mean, Back in the day, if you were to try to convince some man with bow and arrows to try to kill a bear, he would exclaim you as a crazy madman who's trying to kill him. Nowadays, however, with guns, you can kill things pretty quickly. Defending yourself when it comes to something like that, requiring 5 to 6 bullets to kill, that's insane. But I have to imagine a perfect headshot would still just be one hit kill regardless. That's a thing. If there was, okay, humor me here. If hold on. Google, give me your assistance again. What is the biggest? If an Antarctic blue whale that somehow developed a taste for human blood, developed an ability to be able to walk on land with its legs, how many bullets would it take to kill that thing? Because we're talking about a whale that's now capable of breathing air alongside water and can walk on land, and it's now destroying a building, a city, and eating humans. And you have to kill it, of course, because it's trying to kill people and it's disrupting the peace, as well as the peace of the environment around it. All the other animals around are getting killed and eaten as well, outside of humans. So if you don't kill this thing, everything dies. So how many bullets would it take to kill this whale? Now, okay, so there's to be some fantasy like statistics to be added here, because in what universe is a whale of that size going to evolve legs and decide to walk on land and destroy everything? Oh, this is fog that I'm in. You go to fog right now. And alongside that, if, bullets aren't going to, help as much, how many rockets would it, that's Aura, how many rockets would it take to kill it? Well, probably not going to take that many rockets, right? I don't know, it's a pretty funny thought. A giant whale with legs. It's top heavy, but it's strong enough to be able to lift its legs up. It's like, here's a crude drawing of it. Here's its body, and here's its legs. I know, crude drawing, but I'm not going to waste hours trying to draw this. And here's its tail, probably. Imagine just this thing walking around and you're like, wait, how big were they again? I wasn't paying attention to their size. I was just paying attention to the name. What is the biggest secret? Okay, good. I didn't remove that. 400,000 pounds, approximately 33 elements, reaching up to 98 feet in length. Okay, all right. And here's you. That's you right there. A lot of giantess and fish fetishists out there's dream come true. And then you gotta kill this thing, but how are you gonna kill it? You got your gun, which is like probably like, I don't know, stop scratching that. This big. You got your gun up here, and you're trying to shoot it. Bullets like this big. Probably not even going to go through it. Probably going to bounce off of it, maybe go back into you. And then, oh no, you're down on the ground because it went into your legs. And oh no, the whale is coming. It's angry. You shot at it. Its tail is going to also go down. And then here it goes. And then, that swoop. And now you're dead. I don't know what the hell I'm going with this here. I'm just... Okay, well, now that we've done that, let's get back to drawing a hand. Just the idea of a giant walking whale. Imagine how the hell it's even able to keep its head held up high. You'd have to be terrified of a creature that's able to keep its head held high. Oh yeah, wouldn't it be kind of bright yellow, actually? Hold on. Because of all the bright lights. Bright lights. You're gonna get me down. Oh. Brought your head up and I scratched your head. Poke. Boop. Boop your snoot. Boop. Boop. Boop your snoot. Alright, yes, there you have it, folks. Stop it. Walking whale. I've given you that crude image to work with. I expect great things from that. Great things. I expect to see some great things. In the future, of course, because obviously not now, because there's nobody watching. Stop it. Stop that. Stop trying to scratch that. Don't give me that look, and don't block the camera with your jaws. Really, cat? Really? Don't block with your paws either. I don't even know if you can see her paws swiping. See if I can coax her into having her paws here. There she is. And there's her paw, and there's her other paw. And now she's trying to bite my finger. Now she's nudging it. No. That was her chin you just saw. Really, cat? Really? Seriously? Oh my god, you're just making a mess now. Yeah, up on the pillow. Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ, cat. Where was I? Ah, yes. Oh, we're an hour in. This probably wouldn't be an hour long if I wasn't being distracted by a bunch of other stuff. But you know what? We have to try to provide entertainment, and there you go. You got the mental image of a whale with legs. Matter of fact, hold on. Well, that saves. Whale with legs. Okay, I was expecting to see just 2 legs and no arms. A 2-legged whale. Alright, never mind. You're just showing me some dinosaur-looking whale thing. I'm not even a whale. I don't even know what the hell that is. Oh, look at a whale walking on land with 2 arms. How the hell would that work? Like, in what way would a whale have to evolve to, if it were to reach humanoid stance like we do? Why are we talking about this? I don't know. Alright, light rays. The bright lights are going to come from these lights here. I had burgers and fries today. Man, I don't think on burgers and fries today, man. I'm talking about some thing on ran out of ketchup, man, because we don't freaking expect for me to say, like, you got ketchup on the list, man. We don't usually have to look on the list, man, because you just got ketchup in the goddamn cabinet, man. I'm talking about some dang old freaking nonsense, man. Yeah, we have burgers and fries. Stop it! Keep scratching the damn desks, and it's annoying. You've already destroyed so much of the freaking room that we live in. Stop trying to destroy the objects. I don't understand why a cat, living within an area that she has to live in, wants to destroy it so much. Yes, I know, cat. I'm barely here. Blame having to need money to be able to freaking live in a house. Stop it. I kind of wish we could live in Chrome Wars times, but at the same time, I don't think we want to deal with constant war. Stop it. Don't stand on 2 legs like that and look at their freaking paws like this, standing on 2 legs while she's scratching a desk. Wish you would calm down, cat. You should be more calm while I'm here. That's why you're destroying everything, right? Because you want me to be here? Well, I'm here now. Have no fear, for I am here. Now stop destroying the place. What did I just say? Cat, okay. Light glow. Why don't you go to sleep, cat? Relax for a bit. So yeah, this is probably not going to take too long. I was somewhat right about how long this was going to take. About like 2 hours or so. Right now, it's only been an hour and 3 minutes in this process, and we're almost done. An hour to 2 hours. That was my estimate. In between those two, that's when we'd get this done with. Thankfully, we were able to get to go home early, so we have more time to be able to get this stuff done with. Stop it. Look at that, look. Well, yeah, I'm most likely going to get a head start on the drawing today as well. after the Minecraft video, of course. It's probably not going to take that long. This will be made beforehand, but like I said, Void Audience is the only one we have here. So, I'm still going to say it anyways. The plan for the next Minecraft episode is going to be us decorating the entirety of the Great Hall, as well as the Arts and Crafts room. And then we got to build the basement area. Thankfully, due to our planning from the start of this agricultural arc, we've managed to get like all that area down below opened up. Endermen were having a field day under there, let me tell you. Let me freaking tell you. Oh boy, there were so many freaking holes and so many blocks all over the place, you wouldn't believe it. Like the amount of time the Endermen were down there, they're just going down, moving blocks. They had like no reason to do it. It was a nice, perfect, flat area, and then the Enderman came in and just took all the blocks and just scattered, not a whole bunch, but they still scattered a whole lot of blocks all over the place. It doesn't exactly matter. It's an easy fix nonetheless. But it's annoying that they did that anyways. And we're going to have to deal with that tonight, depending on how long it takes to do all of what I need to do. I see what you're trying to do, Cat, and I implore you to stop. So yeah, we were talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. I didn't really talk about the drawing itself here. So this is Jenny. She's a character that I've made that I always draw and only draw during Milestone drawings. So, she is a character who only shows up when we've made significant progress in DeviantArt. As far as the only character that shows up during the New Year's cat drawing. Which is why you didn't see him in the character creation. Also, I kind of forgot about him and all the other animal characters that I have, because technically speaking, they're not in the same vein as all of these characters. I wasn't there because I didn't create me then. I had my own, profile picture of this new drawing of me. Then I decided, you know what? I'm making an avatar of me instead. And there I am. More girlish and feminine, of course, because of this and that, than the Heroes version, which, by the way, I can bring up the picture. When I was young, this is the way I always drew myself. Short black hair, no nose, plasma power, sword and guns. And this is me. Femboy, kind of. If I don't have the friggin' beard that grows faster than I'd like for it to grow. Move your tail. Really can't. Trying to smell the burgers and fries. Why are you doing that? Why you keep doing that? Nudge. I don't even know if you saw her nudge. You probably did. Yep, there she is. Okay, I don't think I needed any shadows here. If there's any shadows, actually, I could probably do it just here. Shadow haze. Should have kept that as is. I didn't think I was going to put shadow rays here, but if there was any shadows, it'd be here. Okay. Alright, okay. What you looking at? I have an idea on how to do fireworks, actually. Hold on, let me try that. Fireworks! Yeah! Okay. I'm going to try something new. Don't expect it to work immediately right off the bat. Scatter. Okay. Red, because I like red. Okay. Bigger, maybe. Nope. Out more? No. No. Maybe I have a brush. I'm gonna look through my brushes. I don't know the best way to do fireworks. I currently don't have anything that will work properly. Unless I were to... That is an option, actually. That is an option. So I wanted... Oh, what about this? Let me try this, actually. Don't do a dual brush. Remove that. Others dynamic. Bring that up like so. Are you scattered as much as you can? No reason for count jitter. Let me make it bigger. No. Oh wait, no. Yeah, actually, yeah. What am I doing? Thinner. Doesn't look like it still. Just looks like a bloody splotch. At least we know how to do bloodstains now. Okay, it could work. That's the thing, it could work. I just gotta figure out how to make it work. How far it doesn't look like it. It just looks like strange red splotches in the sky. I don't know how to do this without having to go through the whole process of making all the lines for it. What about electricity? Strange, I know, but let's try it. That just looks like electricity. Just looks like electricity still. How about this one? Still looks like electricity. I got 5 electric swatches here. No? Okay, well. I guess we're not gonna put in fireworks. There's gotta be a better way to make fireworks. I just don't know how to do it. The only other way I could think of is if I don't even think I can apply pressure here, can I? Yeah, no, because we don't have we don't have a tablet to have a pressure point. I mean, I could try. I'm just not really good at making fireworks. Because I've never made them before. I think I actually might have made them, but that was way long ago. Hold on. I'm going to check in the previous drawing where I did this. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did do fireworks, but that does not look like fireworks. Was this the first one I ever did of the page view thing? I think it was. Yeah, this is the page view milestone. Yeah, let me show you that, actually. This is the first milestone I ever broke. 1,000 page view milestone. This is what she looked like at the first point. This is what she looks like now. Huge difference from what I did before in the past, eh? Yeah, those fireworks, those were not fireworks. At least not the usual fireworks you usually would have in scenarios like this. We do this. Now, I could if I maybe increase the size and then... Is that it? Maybe move these around a bit. Oops. You see, Jim James. Yeah, see, that's not going to work. Maybe unless I did something like this. And have that go in here. Oh, yeah. Tsunami. Yes, we could talk about this, because this has already been shown on multiple occasions, but, we just watched a recent episode of Attack on Titan on Tsunami. And I gotta say, I'm glad the character is back and is more adorable than ever. I have no idea how the hell this is going to be like, once. I still know how it's going to end. Like, the only way I can see this ending is if... Okay, like, you already know what I'm talking about at this point. The only way I can see this ending is if somehow the Eldians become to an agreement with the Marleyan militaries that they... Okay, so spoilers. They joined up with them because it's obvious that the Eldians don't really like the Aaron's plans to commit genocide. Again, I've already said spoilers, so if you haven't been paying attention to me saying spoilers, that's on you. This is only up to what we see on Toonami, so nothing manga-wise or anything like that. I don't know how the hell this is going to end. I can only see this ending in Aaron's death. I can't see how he's gonna survive this one. Which, and at this point, I don't know. I feel like he's too far gone. And I feel like a lot of people don't really care for him that much because of obvious reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I'll know about that series I've been making in DeviantArt. Alongside the one I talked about previously in this episode. Luna v Titan. I've got plans, folks. Plans. Won't be made until next limitation period, unfortunately. The next limitation is going to finish off the first season. And the next limitation period is going to finish off the first season of My Luna Academia. And then after that, those two first seasons ends, but another one begins of Elementals Reborn, and it's still not like those are ending entirely because there's another one planned. We might not do this year because I don't know, it might not turn out as well as I think. Like I said before, never done fireworks before. Alright, these fireworks literally just look like a spire. I'm hoping I can make this look good. So, what brush are we using? That one. Alright. I'm going to apply pressure, simulate pressure. How does that look? Okay, not bad. It works. Not bad necessarily. Zoop. Also, I am genuinely surprised that Levi freaking survived. Of course, that's not going to stop Luna. If anything, I think Luna is just going to hang that over his head. Yeah, you're going to survive, but you know what? I couldn't pass up the opportunity. I'm not doing her voice. I'm just doing my voice. She couldn't pass up the opportunity, so she just had to get Levi in her little hand, her little clutches, her little claws, her 3 claw hands. And you know Levi's just hating it right now, what's going on. Can't do anything to stop Luna. Now indebted to Luna. And little spoilers for what I have planned for Season 2, when Season 1's not completed yet. You'll see that Luna's actually quite overpowered. Think that she's a joke villainess in Luna Academia because, imagine that power. Just imagine that power trying to take over that universe. Nah, she just enjoys screwing around, messing around with the heroes, making a name for herself, doing the thing that she enjoys doing. That's the kind of girl Luna is. It is why I like to think that the theory that anything we create in our minds become real in another universe. I would love nothing more than to be a part of her universe. If anything, just so I can experience the things that she does, but like an 11. Like, we humans would never be able to reach those levels of those levels of sensation. Luna can. And she can do it, of course, without stopping, of course. Okay, there we go. She has the ability to kind of just like rejuvenate your body. So the sensation never grows old. It's just always going to be the same. I like that so much. But until we get to a point where we can, prove that theory, or if in death our souls are allowed to cross between universes and I can go to Universe with Luna and get a new physical body. I mean, of course, I definitely would have a setup where Luna would know that the soul that is trying to interact with her is my soul, and then boom, I get a new physical body, preferably immortal, so I don't have to, die, and I can continue creating in a new universe. Immortal is more like don't age. With Luna overlooking me, she's gonna always prevent me from dying from some douchebag who's like, I don't like you, I'm gonna kill you because I'm a douchebag, and then Luna's gonna stop him by destroying the bullets, and then, she has to obviously, make due on her payment here, and I would be more than willing to let her do that. For saving my life, of course. It'll be nice. It would be nice. I mean, I could definitely get that kind of experience in IRL if I just get myself out there more. Nowadays, I can't anymore because I have to work on this stuff if I ever want to live a happier life. So I really hope I can get to a point before I grow too old. I really do. I really freaking do. I really hope I can find some girls who'd be interested in that kind of stuff before I grow old. And to do that, I must escape this place that I am in currently because I do not like it. Not one bit. And the only way for me to do that is to create. Create and hope my creations will one day give me the life that I need. Happiness. For now, though, let's just make do with what we have and continue creating and live in our fantasy world, because right now life is currently a bitch, not just for me, but for everybody. And it's best that we try to go on ahead and, stick to this. At least in this universe, this version of me is, beloved by all of my creations, even if they don't realize that I am the creator. Maybe someday. Nah, sweet brighter. Maybe someday, cat. Not today. Not today, old friend. Seems too bright. Do I want to do overlay instead at 100? Or I could just... What if I do white instead? Go back to vivid light. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Unless... No, unless I were to put it underneath the fire... no, that's copying it. Move it underneath the fireworks. No. And that don't work either. There's got to be a better way. Because that doesn't show much. Soft light? Hard light? Linear light? Thin light? Linear light seems like it would work. Nah, it doesn't seem good at all. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Maybe I don't do... Or maybe... Oh, hold on. Actually. Maybe we don't do the blast like that. But instead... I don't know, like 20, go to pure white. Instead, we do the blast like... this? Maybe? I don't know, like I said before, I've never really drawn fireworks before. And I don't see fireworks enough to get their looks implanted in my memory. Either way, we got some fireworks over here. Maybe I can provide some flares in place of those fireworks. Actually, that could work. Flares. A bright red color. Would this work? I don't know. Highlight, increase size to like 50 maybe. White. Usually it's white, right? Okay, maybe not 50, maybe 30. That could work. There we go. Usually the sky... Wait, actually, yeah, doesn't the sky get lit up? Hold on, actually. We could do that instead, yeah. Is midtone going to be enough? Maybe. I was thinking maybe use highlight, but I think midtones work just fine. Maybe highlight here or something. There we go. Alright, yeah, this is taking quite some time now. We're almost an hour and a half in, which is great because the longer, well, I don't know, shorter videos might be more beneficial, but I don't really care right now. Pink area maybe? We're going to be working on the areas right now. The effects. The full-on effects. Alright, I'm going to take a drink of this right now. I tell you, Pepsi's a hell of a lot better than Pepsi. I don't know why. I can't really. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that. I can't really drink Pepsi that much. When it gets down to the bottom, the taste just kind of dissipate, you know? And then it just tastes weird at that point. I understand why Steve said he's more of a tough kind of person when it came to soda, even though it was a joke on how he says he's a tough. Man, old dang old, you know that there boy damn there is the bottom, man. Talk about dang old freaking weak, man. The fucking, yes, the soda is not that good. I can't drink it like I can orange soda. I have to put milk in it, turn it into Pepsi for it to be tolerable for me. And you got yourself Pepsi. Good time to drink it too because it's early. It's almost 10 o'clock. The time I would be leaving and coming back home. We're making some really good time here now. I might reserve some time to watch In Space with Markiplier. Or play, I should say. Technically speaking, because it is technically like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of deal, i.e. our Telltale. Stop scratching the can! Why'd you get that new habit? You have no reason to scratch the can. It's literally metal. The thing you are scratching is metal. I can understand the walls or the freaking desk or anything else that's like not metal, but metal, you can't get any freaking. Your claws are just gonna probably break because you're trying to scratch metal. Are you dumb or something? That doesn't give you an excuse to scratch the bed. The underside of the bed. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to lift this up because then I'll break the bed frame even further. Everything is broken. And the cat's trying to make it even more broken by destroying it. I wish this cat would listen. Or at the very least try to find something better to do with her time. She has a ball toy here. I would give her one of these, but I have to literally look for them and make sure that she doesn't play with them while I'm trying to sleep. I gotta put all of her toys away so that I don't have to hear jingle bells or balls rolling while I'm trying to sleep. Or anything just scattering across the ground. Alright, before I get any more distracted, a light purple area. I gotta say though, I can't wait to, should I make it more purpler? Yeah, I'll do. I can't wait to decorate the Great Halls. That area's gonna look so freaking cool. Like, there's no words that I could create to explain to y'all how cool that's gonna look. The entirety of the Great Hall is literally just a means to get us to the arts and crafts room. Then soon to be the tree farm. And the basement, technically speaking, actually. Well, yeah, you gotta go into the Great Hall to get to the downstairs area, the same as how you get to the upstairs area to get to the arts and crafts room. You get the point. Alright, I think we're in a sepia process now. What do you want? What you want? Yep. Okay, alright. Now if I can just... might be too much. Let's see, just in case. Is that different? No, that's too much. That was some blues. That could work. Actually, might work. Hold on. I gotta find the right shade of blue, though. It's barely any damage with these. How about this shade of blue? No. That could work. Let me see some yellows. Do some tests here. Is this yellow? It is. Yellow could work. If we get the right shade of yellow. Baby, do we want bright or do we want this? This one's dark, but this one's brighter. Unless... I got an idea, actually. Why? Why do you consist on doing the thing that you're doing, cat? Really, cat? There we go. Yeah. Most is part is blue, part is teal. Because this one's easier to like distinguish. Would you stop that? What are you doing down there? There she is. What's wrong, cat? Murph. What, you're too afraid to stand on my freaking body? Want to come over here? Can they see you? I don't know if they can see you. Let me see the camera for a second, cat. Can they see you? Mama? No, she's just running around. She has no idea how to get it. She knows I don't want her on the laptop, so she's trying to figure out a better way to get to this thing. This mess of a toy that she destroyed. Here's another example of how destructive she is. Don't leave these particular toys around for her, because before it was literally just a thing. It was a straight thing. She somehow managed to destroy this and then this. Why are you destructive? Huh? Why are you destructive? You destroyed this, you know? You have destroyed this thing just like you've destroyed that box. Stop being destructive. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes, finishing this up. It's finished. Okay, there you go. It was already finished up. I was just messing with the cat because she's pulling apart the bed, apparently, underneath the frame. Why you consist on destroying shit, cat? That's what I want to know. Wait, did I accidentally make the names go? Okay, no, that's just down. It doesn't matter here because of the way that's set up. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I don't know what the Band-Aid tool is used, or healing brush tool. What does healing brush do? I've never used that. I've never used the healing brush. I've never used the history brush. The only thing I've ever used here was the brush tool, the paint bucket tool, whenever I needed to like fill in like a big space, fog, for example. The burn and dodge tool, the eraser tool, obviously, path selection tool, pen tool, sometimes cushion shape tool, type tool. Apparently there's horizontal and vertical type tool. Oh, that's how you get the vertical. I was wondering how you did that. Okay, that's actually pretty good to know. See, I don't even look through all these tools here. I use sometimes the hand tool, which the hand tool is literally used to do this. All I do is hold space and do that. And that's all it really is. I have no reason to use notes. The zoom tool, I just press this here. I don't use the zoom tool, like, directly. Okay, Alt is back. Still, I don't use a zoom tool. I use something else. Yeah, you get the point. I don't know why I'm telling you this. So, effects without effects. Effects without effects. There you go, folks. Ah, yes. 1,000 watchers on DeviantArt. Which is pretty good. But for the fact that I've been doing this for 6 years, it's probably not as good with most people and how they're able to get 1,000 watchers quicker than me. If that gives you any indication, if that doesn't give you an indication of how little internet presence I have, apparently, then I don't know what else will. But there you go, folks. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully we can also reach 1,000 subscribers as well. And those who's looked at this, why don't you also help out Twitter and Instagram accounts? Maybe I'll try to link them on this here, as well as the drawing itself and the one I just did. So anyways, if you like the video, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and check out that there playlist. Expect to see Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough soon, most likely next month. Probably going to be a Monday through Friday thing. Do all the videos on Saturday in that 1 month, and then we'll just have it all laid out. Easiest way for me to be able to do that without having to have another thing to have to juggle alongside 2 Minecraft videos and 2 drawings, as well as 2 hardcore drawings a month. So, anyways, yes, thanks you all for watching, and I will see you, mouse over here. I'll see you in the next video.